It's all about family. Wilmington siblings defy gospel expectations on their praiseworthy new album. Staff writer Amanda Green. There's nothing like hanging with the family. That's how Donnell Merle describes the family jam session on his family's first CD, Family Prayer, released this month through Quiet Water Entertainment and Zomba Gospel. It's light, funny, and full of love, just like a family gathering should be. The family: Darwin, Damien, Donnell, Andre, Roger, and sister Arnetta Merle Cruz grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina, going to Anderson Tabernacle Church with their parents, though half of them now minister in Charlotte and half in Wilmington. The Murrills have come together to make a record that doesn't fit in a traditional gospel box, with African melodies, R&B rhythms, ballads, and even a little disco. The Murrills' innovative sound is set to turn all-time gospel on its head. It's the Bobby McFerrin-esque slap rhythms and a cappella of Femi-Lemi-Lemi-Lemi-Li, and the great writing in a spiritual war ballad called I Declare War. Sample line: no need to be afraid. God sent his number one shooter. Let God declare war on the enemy. God declare war. God declare war. For the Murrills, the main message of their music is for families, a mission to preserve the family through faith. Questions. You mention your mother, the late Janie Rogers Merle, several times in the lyrics of your songs, and especially in Janie's song. Tell me about her and the lessons from her that you carry into your music. Arnetta. My mother was the sweetest person you would ever know, and she loved people. Had such a genuine heart for people, and she could walk up to a stranger and find some good in the person. And she felt we were God's creation. We called her Mother Merle, an evangelist prophetess. She took time and she raised us as Christian young men and me as a young woman of God. I feel I am a good mother because of her and the Christian principles she installed in me. She taught me patience, and she also let me know to be the best me that I can be. Now that was humility. There's always going to be somebody that sings better than you, so do the best you can do. So when I sing, I give everything I have. That gave me the courage to always dig a little deeper and reach a little higher. Darwin. My mom also demonstrated that ministry was beyond us, and we watched her when things in life wasn't affordable. How she could drop the ministry at a hat to brighten up somebody's day. Question. What about the African song Siyahamba on the album? Where did that come from? Darwin. It was an African song that she taught us as little kids, and she would teach us how to sing in the most harmony. And it couldn't just be any type of harmony, but a tight harmony. Andre. It translates to we're walking in the light of God. Darwin. We harmonized to many different things. That particular song we learned because Mom was trying to teach us our roots. Question. What are your musical influences? How do you characterize your style? Damien. It's so wide that we'd be naming them all day. Andre. The Winans, the Hawkins, Rance Allen, and Michael Jackson. Our range of inspiration flowed also through my mother, so we were always growing up around that. Stevie Wonder also. Even the writing style of Bob Dylan makes things so simple. Question. Obviously, your message is keeping the family strong. What are some ways you use in ministry to keep the family strong today? Andre. There's a word called provoke. Growing up, we heard it in a negative way, but the Bible says to provoke one another to love. When you don't want to go and apologize, hang in there just a second and tell ourselves the right thing and try to do the right thing. Darwin. The healing process starts with you. We think of other folks and what they've done to us. Things can get better and things can heal, but we have to learn to forgive and say I'm sorry and be the stronger person. Generational curses can be stopped, and long grudges can be put to stop. Darnell. We just enjoy one another and work so well together. Truly a family that prays together, stays together. We don't feel we're just singers, but we feel that we are doing what we have been assigned to earth to do. That's been very prophetic in our family. Our goal is simply to affect families for the next generation. Question. There's a lot of humor in your music, in your words and rhythm, and I will wait. Where does that come from? Darwin. It's really what keeps the family together. Life wasn't a bowl of cherries growing up, and the thing we had was the love we had for each other. We didn't have a Nintendo or the fancy things, but we had each other, and sometimes it was just getting in a corner and singing together. Question: where does the word family come from? Darwin. The many different songs take you on a journey. Family was an expression of love and adoration that my mother made up. You tell a new baby that you're my family. It's a sweet way to show love. It makes a baby smile.
Ow, ow, ow.